Oh, remember a guy called up yesterday, wanted to hear that phony phone call I made?
Yeah, the one where you stuttered?
Yeah, I haven't heard it in years, and evidently it was one of his favorites.
Okay.
I have it on tape. I don't even remember if it's funny, for God's sakes.
Well, he said it was funny.
Want to hear it?
Sure, let's listen to it. If it's not funny, we'll stop it.
All right. But I don't know if I'll be able to admit that it's not funny.
I'll admit it for you.
All right. Supposedly, now this is going back a couple of years. We were even fortunate to have it. I forced Gary to get a little more organized, and he found it. This was a contest that we ran here on the radio station. We asked businessmen to send us their business cards. And if they sent us their business cards, they were eligible to win a vacation prize, a week away somewhere. So I figured I'd call the winner and tell him he won, but I didn't want to call him and just say, hey, you won. So he worked for Kentucky Fried Chicken. So I called him up as a high school student doing a paper on Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Right.
Except my problem was that I stuttered.
Yeah.
I think that's what it was.
I
think
remember,
that was,
yeah, that's exactly it.
I think that was the premise. You guys remember this one?
It sounds familiar.
Yeah.
That sounds right.
All right. See what it sounds like.
Hello.
Hello, is Mark there?
Yes, this is Mark.
Mark, my name is Bobby Roxwell. I'm calling from Springfield High in Springfield. It's already funny. Bobby Roxwell. And you know what I do? I'm one of those guys who does a phony phone call. I never think of the name ahead of time.
I know.
It just comes out. This is Bobby Schmerz.
Yeah, so that always gets me impressed.
Bobby Roxwell.
Yeah.
So that's why the names are always so believable.
Yeah, right. Bobby Roxwell.
In regard to...
I'm in high school. They told me to call. I'm doing a term paper on large business expansion. And you're the development coordinator.
Yes, I am.
Could I interview you for my school newspaper?
For your school newspaper? I suppose.
Because I would like to get a job someday working with your company.
With Kentucky Fried Chicken?
Yes.
I'm not really interested in making any public statements.
No. For my term paper.
For a term paper.
Because I would like to. What could I ask you to?
Where did you get my name from?
From the personnel place.
Which personnel place?
The personnel department for Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Kentucky Fried Chicken? Well, I'll certainly talk to you about it. I don't
What does a development coordinator? I'm slowly driving this guy nuts.
I know.
Yeah, this is pretty good.
He doesn't know how to get out of it.
No, he doesn't.
This is pre-John.
Yeah, this is pre-John, so nobody even thought of us. This
And
guy.
you're doing a good stutter.
Thanks. Thank you. Some things I do well.
I think I remember back at the time thinking it was such an exaggerated stutter, but now it
now it doesn't seem like anything. Yeah, it could have been worse. Yeah.
Well, I'll certainly talk to you about it. I don't
What does a development coordinator for KFC do?
Well, what I do is I keep track of the real estate and construction activities. I'm in the real estate and construction department.
And so you make buildings?
Yeah, we build the stores.
Do you like your?
I like my job.
Are you making fun of me?
No.
You don't choose the chickens, do you?
No, I have nothing to do with that.
Do you have a lot of free time on your job?
No, I don't have any free time on my job.
See, this one I'm trying to get him to, like, say, hey, who is this?
Right.
This right now I'm, like, completely off the wall. Well, you must
come on.
Would you like a vacation? Would you like a vacation?
Well, I take vacations.
Would you like a free vacation?
A free vacation? I'm not sure what you mean by that.
Well, would you would you kill chickens on your vacation? If you had a vacation?
Is that a serious question?
Maybe. Do you listen to Howard Stern?
No, I never do.
Did you send us your business card?
Yes, I did. Yes, I listen to Howard Stern.
And you sent in your business card to him?
Yes, I did.
Well, you won a free vacation.
I won a free vacation.
This is Howard.
You like how the guy says, I never
No,
listen?
I never listen. And then as soon as you say he's about to win a prize,
Yeah.
oh, yes, I do listen.
Yeah. You see, that's the problem with our ratings.
Yeah.
We've done actual research where our ratings are 2 to 3 points higher than what they reflect in the ratings because of people like him.
Amazing.
Yeah, but that's just a good little piece of research for you. So if a rating company calls a guy like that, they go, do you listen to Howard Stern? No, I don't.
No, I never listen.
But the question's never even that direct. They say, what do you listen to on the radio? And of course they never say Howard Stern because they're embarrassed.
There's no confrontation.
Yeah, and that
But
kills
his
us.
whole answer was, I never listen to Howard Stern.
I know, and that kills us, actually. Because, if we don't get ratings, man, we're off.
We're out of here.
Yeah, we're
I
out.
don't think anybody's putting up with this.
No way. You won!
I won?
Yeah, how'd you going?
All right. Howard,
Hey, what was going through your head, huh?
hey, I was ready to hang up the phone.
I couldn't believe what a nice guy you won. You won two for... And then we just tell him.
Yeah.
The rest of that is... Who cares?
He hung in for that.
You know what it is, though? When the personnel department gives out your name to do an interview with a high school kid, you know not to be rude. Because, you'll end up getting fired. We'll be back right after these words.
You're listening to The Howard Stern Show on 97.1 The Eagle.
619 at the Eagle. This is Brad Baxter. It's 622 at 97.1 The Eagle. This is Brad Baxter. Howard and the gang are on vacation this week, so we bring you the best of the Howard Stern Show, and we've got some great best stuff lined up for you for the rest of the morning. Remember Grammy Week of 1992? Well, Howard and the gang did the show live from a party celebrating the Grammys, and here it is. It's the best of the Howard Stern Show on 97.1 The Eagle.
From the Polygram Grammy Party at the Rainbow Room, it's the Howard Stern Show with Robin Quivers, Jackie the Joke Man Martling, Baba Booey, Fred Norris, Stuttering John, and Scott the Engineer. Now, here's Howard Stern.
Yeah. Every year at the Grammys, we do something stupid.
This may be the stupidest
This
of
may be
all.
the stupidest thing we ever did. I knew not to do this. I knew it. I knew it this afternoon not to do it. 92.3 K-Rock, WYSP, WJFK. Now, let me tell you what's going on here. We are at the Rainbow Room. The Rainbow Room is high atop Rockefeller Center, 65th floor. And it's actually 11 o'clock at night, last night.
Right. The Grammys are still going on.
Grammys are going on. There's supposed to be some big Polygram record company party here. And we thought we'd do the broadcast from here and maybe nab a few good guests.
Yeah.
But nobody will be here.
Well, you know, it looks like they're expecting somebody. Have you looked at the room?
I know, it's beautiful. It's beautiful here high atop Rockefeller Center. But
And the spread, I mean, they've got all kinds of food.
yeah.
A disco area, and then a salsa area, and then the Tommy Dorsey band is playing in one room.
And there's these two broads who are hanging out here, like, definitely coming on to me.
Right, they are talking to Peggy Panache.
Hey, you two babes want to be my guest? Hey, babes, want to be my guest? Come here. Come here. Where's Shauna? Oh, come here. Come on up.
Come on.
There's Shauna, Princess of Power. Look at the little hot number this is. You two babes here trawling for some man meat? We're here high atop the Rainbow Room. Hey, these girls have just been hanging around trying to get on the air. Why not accommodate them? If I was single, Shauna would be my little girlfriend tonight, I'll tell you that. Shauna's my type.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Why don't you put on some microphones, Scott, and stop staring at her breasts? I don't hear anything. Big dope. Hey, girls.
Hey. Hi.
Hey, you're the girl who works for John Scher, right?
Right.
And what do you guys all decked out, hoping to meet guys?
No.
Is that what's going to be happening tonight? You're meeting a guy, Shauna?
No, I was just getting out of the house.
Yeah, and you're all decked out with no bra. How much you weigh?
Sorry, funny. How much I weigh?
No.
I don't know. I haven't weighed myself tomorrow.
Oh, come on.
Guess. Can you guess?
Who cares? I'm not going to play that game with you. You got little Kim Basinger lips, don't you? Like to get those lips working. You want me, too. It's obvious. We've just been hanging around this table like a horny wench.
Right.
Have you noticed?
Have I noticed what?
She's hanging around. She's been hanging around this table like a
Well,
horny...
she was here when I came here. I don't know why she's here.
Because she digs me, right?
Right,
Why don't you admit it? Why don't you be honest about it? You dig me. You dig being around power.
Can't lie. You're not my type, Howard.
Yeah, bull. If you're not throwing off feminine juices, I don't know who isn't. I'm sure you'd go home with me. I'll take you right back behind there and get you. Right there, sweetheart. You wouldn't know what hit you.
Couldn't handle
Yeah, believe me, I could. Want to bet? Want to bet in 2 seconds you're moaning?
Is this the way you get a girl?
Yeah. Come here, I'll fiddle with you right here under the table. Fiddle around with you. What are you
getting weak?
Yeah. I'm not your type, not much.
I'm getting bored.
Oh, well, if you're bored, you can leave. We don't. If you're so bored, why are you hanging around the table?
I was just waiting for my assignment.
Yeah. Oh, what do you think you're going to meet Sting tonight or something?
I don't really care.
Robin, who's supposed to be here tonight?
Well, Gary's not here with the list, but I remember Amy Grant.
I have her.
Amy Grant's not going to come to this table and talk to us. Oh, here you
Who else
go.
is on the list?
Sting, Amy Grant. All right, girls, get out of here. I don't have time for this. Hey, you're from Polygram. I'm talking to Robin now.
I'm from Polygram.
Yeah, well, are you?
I work for the big boss of Polygram,
Who do you work for?
Ellen Levy.
Elon Levy. All the Jews run the Polygram records.
Why is that?
Yeah, why is it the Jews?
Every time you talk about something in the media
Scott,
or
can
in
you put on-
entertainment, the boss is Jewish.
Why can't Scott put on her microphone? Yeah, but she's talking and I don't hear her.
Really?
She's close enough.
You hear that?
Scott's the worst engineer in the world.
That's why we have him.
I don't know why I put up with him. Hey, there's Jane Lipsitz. Jane, your last name is Lipsitz?
Yeah.
See, her name is Lipschitz, but she's changed it to Lipsitz.
Silent age.
How do you spell that? Lipsitz? And that's originally how it was spelled? Lipsitz? Jane Lipsitz. That's funny.
You could slip and have a terrible accident.
Yeah. I got to be careful. Jane Lipschitz. And all Jews run this record company.
Oh, what is it?
Why don't they change the name to Playberg or Dreidelgram? What did you say, honey? What? You have to go work? Looking hot, man. Hey, why don't you pull up your dress so I can see your panties? Let me see your boob. Come here. I swear, I'll pay you for
He
that.
just showed you.
Let me see
You
that.
didn't see it?
Come here. Come back here and let me see. Come here. These are all party girls. I'm telling you,
My
man.
goodness.
I got to unload my wife.
She just whipped it out.
Saw the whole thing right there.
You missed that? I was looking down.
That was Shauna. Hey, what about Jane Lipsitz? You want to show us anything?
Encore.
You get a lot of grief with your name, Jane Lipsitz? Big deal. Don't take it so personal. Howard is a funny name, so. Jane Lipsitz checking in from Polygram. Who's going to be here tonight, and how are we going to get him over to this table?
Here's the list. I think Aaron Neville is on the list.
I knew it was going to be like this.
Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis.
So far, we got Jane Lipsitz and her
She's
brother.
a big name.
Her brother
Big
Bob.
name.
Her brother Bob Poop Pants. Does your lip sit? My ass talks. All right, Jane Lipsitz checking in. All right, let me do this. Let me take a break. And then I'll tell you who's going to be here. And then you know what we ought to do? We ought to go through some of the tapes that we got of the Grammys.
We have some?
Don't you have?
Scott is balking at having to take things off video.
What?
Are we going to play it right from the
You're
video?
going to be able to do it? All right.
All right, fine.
And Stuttering John's going to be here. He's interviewing celebrities at the Grammys. It's going to be a good show today, we think. We don't know. You have to hang in there with us, see what happens. And then, hey Fred, we didn't bring the tape of that. I'll check with you during the commercials. All right, we'll be back right after these words from high atop the Rainbow Room. A different show today. A different program right after these words.
We'll return to the Howard Stern Grammy Party from the Rainbow Room after these messages.
Brad Baxter, and you are listening to the best of the Howard Stern Show this morning, and now we have more with the 1992 Grammy Party. It's the best of Stern on 97.1 The Eagle.
Welcome back to Howard Stern's Grammy Party, live from the Rainbow Room. Here's Howard Stern.
What song is that? What?
Starting to fly, Tom Petty.
Sunny Flies?
Starting to fly.
I can't even hear anything in here.
Learning to fly.
Learning to
Okay.
Fly, Tom
Now,
Petty.
is that a nominated song?
No. No, it's not. That wasn't nominated.
Certainly is on the rock.
I thought he said it was Open My Fly. I don't even know. Shut up, Scott.
Yeah, just calm down.
Scott, the engineer, all excited. He's part of the broadcast.
He doesn't get out.
Yeah, he doesn't get out of that little room of his. I'm just looking at all the chicks walking around in their cocktail dresses. Look at that, man. They look good. That girl from John Scher's office looks good. Oh, boy.
What's this, Howard? Somebody's
Dude, I'm trying to do a show, okay? Can you leave? What's your problem? I don't want to talk to you. Who are you? Yeah, well, why don't you leave? I don't care what you are. Why don't you leave? Come on, man. Seriously, if you're going to start yelling stuff out, I can't do a broadcast. Really. It's all right. Get out of here. Yuts. All right, yeah, good. Keep pointing at me, putz. I told you this was a bad idea. Robin's getting all upset. Robin's ready to go beat the guy up. No, it's just that I knew we were going to be the entertainment at this thing. See, let me tell you what's going on. We're here
one of the rooms.
Yeah, we're here at the Rainbow Room because actually we decided to tape the show at midnight. We figured we'd come to this party at the Rainbow Room thrown by Polygram Records because
Yeah,
they told
would
us...
you like to be at a Grammy party? You always hear about these parties after the big award shows, and they seem like they're such a good time.
Yeah, and plus...
So we decided we'd do a show from a party.
So we had a big meeting. We said, should we do the... you know what? And I wanted to back out as of Tuesday.
Yeah, we've been in and out of this a long time.
Yesterday we had a big meeting, and I said, let's not do it. Let's not have the show because you know what's going to happen. We're going to get there. Nothing's going to be happening. No guests are going to show up. Sting isn't going to be there. Amy Grant will be there. She's a religious broad. She's not going to come on this show.
Well, maybe she won't know.
I'm going to end up in a fist fight. We're making friends already.
We'll tell her it's a country western station.
Oh, all right. That's a good idea. Now you're using your head. Good thing you're here. Robin's right, you guys. Why don't you think of that? We're going to tell Amy Grant we're a country western station, and I'm Hop Along Howie. All right? And you know what we're going to end up doing tonight? We're going to end up begging people to come on the show that we normally reject.
That's it.
That's what it's going to be. And you know what?
It may be as bad as talking to that guy who was just busting into the show.
I'm going to have to beg that guy to come back in here. It's unbelievable. But I know what it's going to be. We're going to be the life of the party. People are going to be crowding around us, looking at us.
Well, let's hope that there's some interesting people crowding around. Maybe that'll be the show.
Sting, Amy Grant, Aaron Neville. But anyway, I just want to go on record saying I voted not to do this show.
You did not.
And Robin voted to do it. Jackie voted to do it.
Fred voted to do it.
Fred, absolutely. Fred was the deciding factor. Fred was vehement. And if it turns out to be a good show, Fred, you're right. And if it's not, you're fired.
I'll accept that.
Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis, who have always tried to get on my show, and I've always rejected them.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know they had tried.
Richie Sambora. Those two broads staring at me.
I think they're looking at me.
Two lesbians. What are you girls, lesbians? Kentucky Headhunters. Those are those hillbillies.
Yeah, they make an appearance in New York once a year.
Oleta Adams, Vanessa Williams.
Oleta Adams.
Oleta Adams?
Yeah.
Vanessa Williams. Were you watching the Grammys?
Did you see Vanessa Williams?
She's very beautiful.
She gets prettier and prettier.
Yeah, she's really pretty.
And that dress today, I think she's close to taking her clothes off again.
Yeah, and she gets whiter and whiter. She looks more and more like a white woman.
And I don't think she's doing the same thing Michael Jackson is.
I know. She's supposed to be the Black Miss America, but just never, I don't see it myself.
I have seen her in movies where you don't know it's her and she's playing a white woman.
Yeah. This is a weird place, the Rainbow Room. We're here at the Rainbow Room, and like all of the help here has to wear like monkey hats. They look like they're dressed from the Wizard of Oz. Remember the Wizard of Oz with the monkey
Yeah,
men?
with the little hats.
The little hats. Every one of the help here is wearing monkey hats. So me and Jackie went out in the hall and said, "Hey girls, what are you dressed like the Wizard of Oz with monkey hats?"
Oh, no.
And then they were like flipping out on us.
They really liked that, huh?
Yeah, it was really good. Hey Jackie, why don't you take the mic, go out there and say, "Hey, where's your monkey hats?" To see what they say. He'll do it. He'll just go up and
go oh-ee-oh.
Oh-ee-oh. I just want to see if that microphone works anyway. And then I'll tell you some ratings and stuff. California, the ratings came out. Just the monthlies, yeah, but we went up again.
You're kidding.
Yeah, but Mark and Brian were up too.
Oh.
Idiots.
Weird how ratings are.
Yeah, but you know what? That happened in Philly. Those idiots went up.
Hello.
Is that working, Jackie?
I don't know.
Works in this room.
Just walk up to one of the girls in the monkey hats and say to her...
Am I in trouble yet?
Yeah, you're good. Walk up to one of the girls in the monkey hats and say, "You look like a monkey."
Could you sing that song for us?
I'm looking for a monkey hat.
All right, go ahead.
Excuse me, ma'am? We just want to ask you if you enjoy wearing your monkey hat.
It's okay, I guess.
What is it supposed to be exactly? Is that a bellboy, or are you from the Wizard of Oz?
Page uniform.
Ask her, isn't she embarrassed dressing like a monkey?
Don't you feel funny being dressed like a monkey? Would you do one thing for us? We're on the radio. Would you go, oh-ee-oh, whoa?
Jackie working the crowd.
Yeah, he's doing it.
Oh-ee-oh. Come on, you're the monkey. You said you were the monkey.
This is what we were doing out in the hall. And we were. And
This is the first girl that said she was a monkey, Howard.
Oh, yeah? Tell her she's a monkey.
Oh-ee-oh.
Tell her to do a monkey dance.
Do monkey dance.
Tell her to do the monkey dance.
They're getting mad at me out here.
Just tell her to do the monkey dance.
Hey,
Where does she keep her tail?
Yeah. Ask if there's a tail attached.
I'm running into people I know. I got to come back.
All right. Who do you know out there? There's no.
The guy the main guy that throws the party, I know.
All right, come on back in here before you get carried away. There's no celebrities here.
Well, the Grammys haven't ended yet, have they?
No. We're going to see what happens.
Those girls were totally confused by the question.
Yeah, I know. But don't they realize they look like monkeys? There's going to be a disaster. We already have people who hate us.
we're offending the help because we have no one else.
This is what Jackie and I did before you got here.
I saw you out there flirting.
No, it wasn't flirting. We were walking around offending the help, but they were digging it.
Looked like you were flirting to me.
Yeah, it's amazing when you're on the radio you can get away with murder, you know. You can just offend people. It's so good.
The guy that throws the whole party.
Yeah. That was good work, Jackie. You actually handled that well.
Yeah, you were good out there.
Yeah, you were good. You were working the room.
With that stick mic.
Gary had such a good job doing that.
Why don't you put on, Scott, why don't you get off the phone and put Jackie's microphone on? Look at that. Jackie's talking and Scott just ignores it. Scott, let Fred work the equipment, okay? You sit there and play the stupid sound effects. Because you're not capable of following the conversation. You know what Scott's job is here today at the Rainbow Room? He's got 3 microphones. Fred doesn't even have a microphone. He's got 3 microphones. He's got it. Me and Robin are always on. All he's got to do is watch Jackie. If Jackie starts talking, put the mic on. That's a tough job, don't you think? Maybe we'll put you in a monkey outfit.
He could use one of those little hats.
Ooh, a monkey hat. You need a monkey hat. Hey, Jackie, go out and see if you can get one of those monkey hats for Scott.
We'll buy it over one of the girls.
The Rainbow Room. It's a real nice room, though, I'll tell you that.
It's beautiful here.
Yeah, they already gave me the tour. I met the head of public relations. She said I could bring my wife and have dinner here.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah,
Everybody can.
Yeah,
if you make a reservation.
And it didn't sound like it was a free dinner. She said, if you're bringing your wife, let me know so we can, treat you right.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. Scott, what I'm going to do is I'm going to write your instructions on your bald head, and then you'll know what to do with Jackie's microphone. Very good. Scott, Fred, you got to tell me when to break here. I have no idea. I will. All right. Cool. All right. I'm trying to gauge my time.
All right.
Anyway, so the California ratings came out.
What happened?
Well, for the month we were like our monthly rating was a 3.2. We went up to a 3.2, but for the month we had a 4.6 or something.
Wow!
So we're really catching on in California. And what we need is all of our friends in California now just to tell a friend to listen to us,
right?
Or at least say they listen to us.
We don't care if you lie.
We don't care if you lie. Just we got to get those ratings going and beat those 2 pussy boys so we can come to California and do a couple of weeks of live shows there.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we'll come.
No, we'll come. Give us the ratings and we'll be there. And it'll be a big success story. So, now we're up to number 13 in the marketplace.
Okay.
But the 2 jackasses had a pretty good rating period, too.
It's all right.
Yeah.
Sometimes the days are numbered. That's how the saying goes.
Soon we'll be mailing them their monkey hats. Mark and Brian Monkey hats.
Working in the Rainbow Room.
Yeah, they'll be working the Rainbow Room. Hey, we used to be on the radio. Now we're working right across from Radio City Music Hall. And we're monkeys. We're two monkey men. We're going to do a whole monkey men thing right in front of their studio.
Yeah.
We're going to bring monkey
them
uniforms.
uniforms.
Yeah.
There you go.
Two little pussies. Kick your ass, you little pussies. Stealing my material day in and day out. I can't wait to just demolish you. What's going on? You got Gary on the phone, Scott?
You want to go on the air? Yeah, Gary.
Yeah, put him up on the air. We'll talk to him.
Put him on the air on this phone.
Well, put him on some air. We'll see what's going on over at the Grammys. See if those guys are coming here with some stuff. They're on the air?
No, he's calling on the other phone that he can put on the air.
All right. We'll find out what's going. We're broadcasting from the Rainbow Room. This is a couple of girls walking around in cocktail dresses so far. There's no big stars here yet. Go ahead, Scott.
It's our usual, well-organized.
It's our usual confusion. All right, let me take a break. I'll get Gary up on the phone, find out what's happening at the Grammys, and then we'll listen to some Grammy tape.
Okay.
And then Stuttering John should get here with his interviews and stuff. Hopefully, if he wasn't thrown out. But it's a pretty good sign he's not here, so it means he wasn't thrown out. All right? Take a break.
From the Rainbow Room, the Howard Stern Grammy Party. More after this.
You're listening to The Howard Stern Show on 97.1 The Eagle.
6:43 at the Eagle. This is Brad Baxter. It's 6:46 at the Eagle. This is Brad Baxter, and we are back with the best of the Howard Stern Show. And now we have more with the 1992 Grammy Award Show party. It's the best of Stern on 97.1 The Eagle.
Live from the Rainbow Room, it's Howard Stern's Grammy Party. Once again, Howard Stern.
You got Gary on the phone? Good. Gary?
Yeah.
You are backstage at the Grammys right now as we speak?
James Brown has just entered the room.
Oh, is John going to ask a question?
Yeah, I think John's going to try to get one off on him.
Who have you gotten so far?
Let's see, we got Bonnie Raitt.
What did she say?
What's that?
What did Bonnie Raitt say?
We'll save it for the air. She was, she feigned not knowing you as usual.
Oh, my God. She hates me. I was real happy when she won because all the people she was up against at the Grammys really suck. And I was kind of happy that she won, you know?
Yeah, so was I. Got kind of elated.
Yeah, but she hates my guts, man.
John spoke to Willie Nelson.
Oh, yeah?
Let's see, he also spoke to Roy Rogers. That broke the room up.
Oh, yeah?
Robbie Robertson told a little anecdote about you.
Is that right?
Yeah.
And James Brown, does he feel good?
Little Steven he spoke to not the Fresh Prince, but DJ Jazzy Jeff. He really irritated David Crosby. He'll probably never come on the show again.
Really?
Yeah.
It's about time we finally got rid of him.
He embarrassed the hell out of Patti LaBelle. The whole press room turned on us at that point.
Really? Hey, they can't all be winners. What did he say?
I won't get too into it, but let's just say it was a Mike Tyson rape question.
Oh, really?
And it was right after she dedicated her Grammy to her dead sister.
Well, I mean, do you think that's a relevant question as a representative of the black community, Patti LaBelle?
We have to go on. Her sister
yeah, I mean, her sister died. I mean, what are we supposed to? Are we supposed to be in mourning, all of us collectively?
But John, I do have to say, rebounded nicely. He won the room over by cracking up Luther Vandross.
Is that right?
Yeah, and now James Brown.
When John gets you, yesterday on the show we gave John an IQ test.
Yes.
And we figured out that he cheated.
Really?
We figured out that he had a phone in the office with him. He called a friend who gave him the answers.
Are you kidding me?
No, because when Ganji took the IQ test, John removed the telephone from the office. Made a very, very clear-cut move to that phone.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, so what do you think?
That's great.
Yeah, well.
We're going to test him again.
Yeah, well, we're going to
redo
all
all
that.
He says, I'm not taking another test. I'm not taking another test.
Hey, they're serving a lot of... Hey, what are you guys eating? What do you got? What's that, your wife? Yeah. She looks nice. People just sitting around eating shrimp.
I know, they're sitting there eating and looking at us.
Is that fried shrimp or broiled? Fried or broiled? Cocktail shrimp? Hey, Scott, why don't you make yourself useful and go get us some shrimp?
Looks like a guy back there is eating lobster.
All right. Is there lobster, too? You mind bringing your plate over so we can just see what you got? Just for a second. Come on, bring it over. Don't be such a snob. Sitting here looking at us. We're entertaining you. Hey, you look cute. Nice body. Let me see what you got here.
Oh, stop, Jack.
Let me taste this. No, that's all right. What's that thing right there?
That's a roll.
That's a roll?
Yeah.
Let me have your roll. No, that's all right. I don't want your roll. Go ahead. Don't eat a roll. You're going to ruin your fine shape. Robin, you should have hocked a Louie into her plate. Spit in the white woman's food. Remember we were talking about that? You said that you thought that was a good idea?
I never said that. You know what? You twist my words. I said I could understand it. I didn't say it was appropriate.
Spit right in her food. Are you feeling angry?
Like you haven't ever spit in somebody's food.
We're broadcasting from the Rainbow Room. We're up here. Now, slated to come on the show this morning is Sting, Amy Grant, Aaron Neville, the guy with the giant berry.
What is that
It's a berry. It's a berry, a boil.
That's a berry bush.
He's got a giant boil on his head. Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis, whoever they are.
Those are those two producer guys.
We are in a room that is 4x4, and Scott is smoking. Scott, no cigarettes, man. Put it out. I don't want to smell a cigarette. You disgust me with your habits.
All he's been is a problem so far.
So far, you've done everything wrong. You have done nothing right. Put it out on your head. I know Scott's so depressed one day he's going to show up at work with a rifle and just go through the whole building. Just calm down, all right? Everybody loves you. Hey, we're the ones who put up your money for your stupid disco business. Who else is going to do that for you?
See, Scott's taking vacations to the Poconos on the weekend.
Right.
Relaxing and maxing.
Richie Sambora of Bon Jovi will be here. Kentucky Headhunters. They're just a bunch of hillbillies. We can goof on them.
They really look like they're missing chromosomes.
Yeah. And plus, we're on the 65th floor, so it'll be good for them to leap from. Don't you think? We'll suggest to them, hey, you guys.
Try opening those windows.
Yeah, open the windows and see what happens. There go the Kentucky Headhunters. Rejects. Haven't we rejected them from the show? We actually rejected them from the show.
A couple of times.
And now here we are in the middle of the night broadcasting.
We're hoping they come.
Hey, thanks. Hey, who are you? Compliments to Mr. Sambora. Is Richie here? Come here.
I think he's making it.
Everybody's making.
Who are you? Who are you? Seriously.
Jeff Newman.
What?
Jeff Newman. I work for Mercury.
Oh, you're Mercury Records. Thanks. I thought you were a waiter. You didn't spit in our food or anything, did you?
That was Mercury.
Thanks, Jeff. Who's hot on Mercury Records? Vanessa Williams? She looks good, Vanessa Williams. Her videos look good. I'd like to eat her up. Tears for Fears will be here. Tears for Fears? I thought they broke up. Hey, my man, can you get Vanessa in here so I can rap with her?
Once she gets there, sure.
Yeah, good.
Great.
She was looking very good at the Grammys.
Thanks.
I never thought
I had a lot to do with it.
Did you ever think she'd be a star? Seriously.
Absolutely.
You really did? You believed in her?
You knew she could come back from that whole scandal and everything.
Yeah, well, I didn't know her back then, but...
You know, be honest, you didn't think she'd do it.
Yeah, I did.
Probably didn't even know she could sing.
Well, you were like, I don't even like her. That's what you were doing. What are you, an A&R guy?
No, I make videos.
Do you?
Yeah.
What videos have you made?
Vanessa Williams.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Elite Adams.
What do you mean you make them? You direct them?
I work for the record company, so I kind of administrate the
Oh,
process.
so you don't make the videos. You just watch.
pay everybody.
Yeah, you get to watch. Very good.
Hey, Danish and hang
In other words, you contribute nothing to the creative process.
I kind of control it.
This is probably the guy who took the penthouse pictures of Vanessa.
Right, yeah. Sold them. That's how he
Sold
got
them. But he's a good dude because he got a shrimp.
Yeah.
And that's all that counts with me, my man. Thank you. And don't worry, we'll be polite to Vanessa. Don't worry. We'll be cool. Don't worry. James Brown, Boys to Men, and Kathy Mater.
Kathy Mattea.
Oh. Didn't she do overnights for us? All right. Where are we, Fred? Do I have to take a break?
We could.
All right. And when we come back, me and Robin will review the Grammys for you. We're going to take a look at some of the tapes.
Yeah.
And then I got to just get the air conditioning fixed. I'm freezing in here. Oh. I'm going to ask Vanessa Williams if she would ever put out a scratch and sniff cover on her album. What do you think of that? Like you just scratch and sniff. No artist has ever done that. All right, we'll take a break. Hey, did you bring John's record with us?
Yeah, I've got a few.
Oh, good. Okay.
Oh, great.
Yeah, we'll play him for some record guy.
You got the new one, too?
I've got Mund, and I've got an old Josie Sack.
Good, that's perfect. All right, we'll be back right after these words. Don't go away. We're at the Rainbow Room. We're here. It's Grammys night. You're actually listening to a broadcast that we taped last night. We went until 2, 3 in the morning doing this because we love you so much and we want to make sure this is a good
We
broadcast.
always aim to please.
That's right. We'll be back right after these words.
Stay tuned. We'll return to the Howard Stern Grammy.
Stern on 97.1, The Eagle.
Hey, come on, man. Wake up.
We're back live from the Rainbow Room. Here's Howard Stern.
Yes, Howard. Could my headphones be any louder?
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, I love it. I want to go deaf so I can leave the business. Where's Peggy? She wants to ask us a question if we want the guy some Tears for Fears. I told her.
Peggy, come here.
Come here, Peggy. Did you have a question to ask us? This is Peggy, our little hot promotion director. I think she's too good for any man. Who's wearing a... Ooh, I just saw up your dress.
Whoa, man.
I just saw right up your dress.
No, you didn't.
I sure did.
Did you really?
Look good.
Thanks.
You smell good. Fresh.
No, because I listened to your perfume tips the other day.
Scott, don't put on her microphone.
On and up all the way as far as it'll go.
No, that's all right. Just, I don't really want to hear what she has to say. I just want to look up her dress. All right? Did you see up her dress?
No, I did not.
Jackie, did you?
Yeah.
The slit just opened right up. Peggy, our promotions director. Our last promotions director used to wear, like, kabuki dresses. You couldn't even look up a dress.
She was keeping that granny dress alive.
She's the only woman I know still dressed in those granny dresses. Hey, Peggy, do me a favor. Close your legs because I smell shrimp.
Oh,
I'm sorry. It's this plate of shrimp I'm eating.
I knew it had to happen. I was just waiting.
I really did smell shrimp. I go, wow, Peggy's really in love with
Maybe
me.
she should be using that perfume.
I told Peggy to wear that outfit today.
Yeah?
Yeah, to the Rainbow Room because she'll meet a guy wearing that. You know what it
He
is?
consults you on your clothes?
Yeah. You don't have a shirt on under there, do you? Under your dress?
No,
She got like a low-cut sports jacket with no shirt underneath it.
it's a coat dress. Yeah.
Coat dress?
Yes.
Wow.
Ooh, coat dress.
Wow. Tell you that. What do you have underneath your dress? You have a bra?
Yeah.
Oh, you do?
Absolutely.
But there's no shirt on under there, or any kind of
No.
bodice. What do you call that?
Bodice?
Bodice?
Bodice.
Yeah. Peggy's out trolling for executives. It's hard for her to keep her mind on the show.
She's already forgotten the question.
Yeah, right. Didn't you have a question for us?
If you wanted this, this question?
Yeah, ask me a question.
Oh.
Oh, man. Did you forget the question?
Do you want...
Your legs look nice.
Thank you.
You wear panties with those stockings?
Well, yes.
You do?
Yeah.
Those are pantyhose.
Yeah.
And you wear panties under your pantyhose?
Yeah.
Isn't that a lot, Robin, to wear? You don't do
No,
that.
I do that.
You do
yeah.
that, really?
Yeah. Some people don't, but I do.
Right. Keeps you fresh. Oh, here's the guy from Tears for Fears.
There he is. Oh, He's here he coming is. in. I guess he does want to do this.
Give me names, quick.
Roland Orzabel.
All right. Come on in, man. Sit down. Let's have some fun. Screw this party. It's not happening at all. What's going on with you? How you been?
Pretty good.
Now the
Party's
fun's
going
gonna
real
start.
well.
Now the fun's going to start.
Which one are you, Tears or Fears? What's going on with Tears or Fears? Tears for Fears. What's going on with you guys?
We heard you broke up.
Yeah, what happened? I
Did you
thought you guys
break
broke up.
Yeah, we did.
That other guy was lousy anyway. I thought you were better than him.
Thank you.
I always did. I put on your headphones so you can hear.
No, it's all right. I can hear you.
You can?
Yeah, it's just, I prefer to feel like my voice is humble. Rather, all the echo you get in the can sounds like you're really important.
I thought your last album was real good. I bought it.
You bought it?
Yeah.
You didn't get free copies?
No. See, I never get free copies for albums. I tell you, I'm like the most disrespected guy in radio. That's the one stupid perk we're supposed to get.
Right, we're in the business and we can't get a record.
I had to go out and buy the Tears for Fears album. I should have gotten that for free. You better get me a pair of pliers for this interview. It's going to be a tough one. Did you go to the Grammys?
I certainly did, yeah.
You're wearing one of those red ribbons like everybody else tonight.
And why was everyone at the Grammys wearing red ribbons?
Because they were handing them out.
I figured that was it.
I thought there was something political involved.
Well, I don't think AIDS is political.
Oh, it is AIDS?
Yeah.
That's what it's about, AIDS?
You knew it.
No, I
Sir,
didn't.
you did.
I didn't. I had no idea.
At the beginning of the show, I don't know whether they said anything about it in the beginning of the show, but everybody just showed up with the red.
How's that going to cure AIDS, though? Wearing a red ribbon.
You never
I don't know.
know.
Do you think that'll help? Imagine they
Maybe
found out
that's
that the red ribbon cures
yeah,
AIDS.
or it prevents it.
Yeah.
See, now tonight he's safe.
Yeah. As long as you wear that red ribbon, anyone can have sex with you. Well, I don't know. I thought it was people in favor of Barbara Streisand getting a nose job. That's what I thought the red ribbon was. That's what I thought. Oh, come on. Have some fun. You're drinking too much wine. What's the matter?
I'm English.
Why are you so bummed out?
I'm not bummed out.
You seem bummed out.
I feel fantastic.
You know what it is? Tears for Fears is a very serious group.
Cerebral.
Very cerebral.
Yeah.
Your last album was very cerebral.
Not true.
No, that's true.
I'm an easygoing guy,
You look a little like Arlo Guthrie. Anyone ever tell
Thank
you that?
you very much.
No, seriously.
That's
I mean,
a compliment.
I mean that
That's
as a compliment.
Thank you very much.
Around the era of his big hit album, which was
Alice's Restaurant?
Alice's Restaurant. I mean it. I thought it. You know, it's so late at night, I feel like Larry King. It's wild, isn't it? Isn't it weird broadcasting tonight?
It's very strange. We don't know what to do. We're not up at this time, usually.
So the red ribbon means that if you're against AIDS...
I don't know. You're supporting AIDS or you're against AIDS? I don't know.
I don't know. I don't think anybody supports AIDS. I can't even think of one person that supports AIDS. But, so what does that mean? In other words, you're in sympathy with anyone who has AIDS?
Or you want more funding? What does it mean?
What does it mean? Seriously.
I think it's just a move for AIDS consciousness.
I
you know
see.
what I mean? You know.
I feel kind of guilty just sitting here eating shrimp while you're talking about something serious like AIDS.
No, AIDS, well, I think you can blend the two. You know, definitely.
By the way,
consciousness is all about.
I don't know if you know this, but our engineer has AIDS, Scott the engineer. So, he looks horrible, I know. We just pulled him out of a hospice.
We keep it working anyway.
Yeah, we believe in hiring people with AIDS, which is something that most shows don't do. They shun people with AIDS. And Scott, how you doing over there? You okay?
I'm going to make it, I think.
Good. He's too weak to turn on your microphone. So we... So anyway, what impressed you at the Grammys? Did you win a Grammy?
No, I wasn't nominated.
Nominated for anything?
No, I went because supporting Olita Adams.
Oh, yeah? Oh, that's right. She used to be your backup singer.
Oh, no, she never was a backup singer.
But she does say that you discovered her.
Well, yeah, I heard her singing in a hotel bar in Kansas.
Why did I never hear of Olita Adams? I never heard her song.
She used to sing on their album.
Yeah, but I never heard of her. I never heard her sing her own
She just
song.
had her first album this year, right? Wasn't that her first one?
Yeah, it was Circle
Big.
of Life.
I never heard it. I never heard that song, and I hear all of it.
I bought that one.
Really?
Yeah.
No,
It's good?
it's very good, yeah.
Oh, I never heard it.
Well, don't be so proud.
I can't believe. Now, what are you doing? Are you taking the? What are you going to take some time off or something? Why don't you get back in the studio? Put something together.
No, I'm in the studio now. I've got a studio at home. It's called Neptune's Kitchen.
So you made like many major dollars that you could put a studio in your house.
Yeah.
I mean, you could retire at this point. You don't even.
I could afford to take you out to dinner.
You don't even need to be on the radio anymore. Is what I'm saying. You know, think about it. This is a goof.
I know. I don't need. No.
In other words, you made millions of dollars.
Well.
Wow.
You see, I don't
Good for you.
understand that.
Why?
There's some people who make record after record after record, and they still don't have any money.
Yeah.
And then some guys make a couple, and they can retire.
Funny, isn't it?
Allow me to explain it. You know what it is? Allow me to explain it.
No, you know what it is?
No, let me explain it.
Will somebody please
No, let
tell
me explain. Let me say what it is.
Depends.
No, it's publishing. You guys own your own songs. You had a couple of great hits. That's big money. That continues to be big money. Also, you did a little touring. Touring goes right to the artist. Right, and Tears for Fears never put on some kind of flashy jive show. They just, did the show.
I like that.
Kept
never made money.
So you guys kept things bare bones, right? That's all. And that's how you make money.
It depends on how much Capricorn you got in the chart.
And plus, you dumped that other loser, and now you got all the money for yourself.
You didn't give him any of the money, did you?
What's that guy's name again? The other guy? I forgot already. Kurt, with the crew cut, right? Kurt had the crew cut.
Yeah,
Big deal crew cut, trying to look different. Big dummy.
Oh, boy.
And he probably broke up the group, didn't he? Tell the truth. He's the one. He had to go do solo work because he couldn't handle being with a partner. Jerk. He got something good. You know what the odds are of becoming a hit recording artist? Does anyone here know? Scott, do you know? Oh, Scott dropped dead. Let me tell you, it's very slim to none. Thank you. Who are you that you knew the answer? Because you just won the prize. You get a piece of shrimp here. Here. There's a shrimp for you. All right, good for you. That's right. This guy, your partner, Kurt, as you call him, is the Sally Struthers of rock. You know who Sally Struthers is?
No.
Sally Struthers was on a show called All in the Family. Here's a blonde, she looks like every other blonde in the history of the television industry. She lucks out, she gets on a hit show. All she had to do is stay on the stupid show. She would have had more money than God. She had to leave the show because she had artistic things to do. You know what she does now? She raises money for children in third world countries. That's what she does.
Yeah, but that's a good cause.
It's a good cause, but it doesn't bring home the bacon. What kind of job is that? I'm telling you. I'm telling you. All she does is those commercials, is these starving children, which I'm not saying is not important, but more important.
She should be able to send money. She shouldn't be doing that.
Right. Instead of raising money, she'd actually be able to send over money to Africa and other further world nations. Now,
I like her.
Who? Robin?
Yeah, she's good. Yeah.
Because she has short hair like your ex-partner.
I remind you of Kurt.
That's right.
Not at all.
That's because you're a racist and you don't like white people.
Oh,
That's your problem. I know your whole scene. See a white guy, you think he's goofy. But your partner, he had something good. Now, here's a money-making proposition. Tears for Fears.
Yeah.
Here's a group. They're accepted by MTV. They have many fans. All this guy has to do is milk it. Milk it till it's over with. And by the way, if he wants to do solo projects, fine. Go do your solo projects. You don't have to end Tears for Fears. Don't be a jackass. It's like me and Robin, right?
Yeah.
We've worked together. How long we worked together?
11 years.
It works. Why would I break it up? What am I going to do? Go do something solo? What, my ego is so big that I have to do something solo?
So from now on, it's going to be Howard Stern and Robin Quivers all morning.
Well, it always has been.
Yeah, that's what it is.
I don't have an ego problem. She doesn't have an ego problem. Although I'll tell you one thing, I get one hit song, I'll dump her ass. Thank you. No offense, Robin, but I'm not sharing publishing with you.
It goes for me. If I get a hit song, I'm dumping you.
That's right. And I understand. Well, listen. So you were at the Grammys. What impressed you with the Grammys? Anything?
Well, I thought the performances were really good, you know?
I'll tell you who sucked. I'm going to tell you something. I'll tell you who I thought sucked.
Okay, go ahead.
Paul Simon, horrible.
All right.
No,
yeah.
Oh, come on.
Great.
All right,
Did you like the time changes?
Oh,
Weren't they
please.
very significant?
Come on. Be honest. You got to be honest.
No, I'm being honest.
You're really reaching to find something good about that.
I thought that was really good.
Let me tell you something.
Where's all that country western? Did you
forget about that. Now they're claiming country western is bigger than rock music, than pop music itself. Now I'll never accept that hillbilly Garth Brooks with that stupid hat. Are you supposed to wear a hat pulled down over your eyebrows? Did you ever see anybody wear a hat with a hat over their eyebrows? Is he stupid? Can't he find a hat his size? Can you believe that? It's unbelievable. Who buys those records? Yosemite Sam? Well, anyway, I liked. No, I liked.
Who did you like?
No, I'll tell you who else was horrible. Metallica was horrible. That was great. It was terrible. And I love heavy metal music. You can see I got a heavy metal hairstyle and heavy metal look. I've got the metal rings and watch. I have a heavy metal look, and I love heavy metal records. But Metallica was horrible.
Yeah.
Horrible. It was horrible. Maybe I'm getting old.
My opinion is that heavy metal doesn't ever sound good on television.
Maybe that's
good. I thought
Metallica
was good.
I still can't get the hype on Metallica. I think that's a goof. I'm trying to think what else I saw.
Mariah Carey.
Let me tell you something. That's a joke. What the hell happened to music, man? Mariah Carey's a big star. What happened to music? Remember how cool music was for a while? Say it. Go ahead.
I'm not saying it.
I'm just there nodding. You might as well say it.
No, I'm just pulling faces.
It's like showbiz. It's like watching a Sammy Davis Jr. review in Las Vegas.
That's what it is.
That's what it is. It's like Vegas.
LL Cool J, he was good, yeah?
LL Cool J was horrible. I hate that crap already. Send me some music. That sucked.
That's dancing.
That's good stuff.
You thought that was good?
Yeah.
No, you know what that is? That's choreography. See a guy jumping around on stage. Sit still and sing something. That's what I thought. I'll tell you who was good, though. Who else was there?
I'm trying to think who we saw. Bonnie Raitt.
See, Bonnie Raitt's good.
She was good.
Yeah, Bonnie Raitt's good.
You're one person, even you won't say.
Yeah, Bonnie Raitt's good, but that bitch can't say a nice word about me. Well, I'll tell you that. Won't say a good word about me. No way. Who else?
Seal.
You must love.
Wait a minute.
Now, what is that guy's skin condition? That guy's face?
Did somebody burn him in the face?
Did somebody burn him in the face? No, I mean, I'm serious.
Well, yeah.
Do you know the history of this guy?
I know a bit about him, yeah.
This is this black guy who was singing a very nice song. I enjoyed the song.
The song was good.
But that camera went in on him, and it was like, I thought at first it was voodoo paint on his face.
Skin is missing.
He has a piece of his face missing.
Yeah.
Do you know the story of that?
Well, no, but I do know...
you seem to know something about it.
Yeah, I know...
what happened to him?
Try asking that question.
Why, would he punch me or something?
No, not like that, but he's very adept at answering it.
Well, what is it? Tell me.
You won't tell us.
Let me see a picture of it. No. Scott's showing me a picture of it. What happened? Did he get burned as a child or something? I'm being serious.
Even his nose. Oh, dear.
Oh, my. What is that? I have never seen anything like that. It's like his face has an echo. I'm serious. What is that? Listen, I have many deformities myself.
So hurt, yeah.
Now, I will say, someone told me...
That does go before you.
Right. Someone told you what?
That he claimed he saw a vision Oh,
that's
God.
He's full
And
of
he
crap.
woke up with those marks on his face?
No, that's a lie.
That's what I heard.
Yeah.
I reckon you made that up.
What's your story? You married?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm married.
That's the way you're carrying on with Robin there. I thought you were attracted.
Well, you know what it's like. I mean, being a Leo.
What do you got, a model wife?
I've got a wife.
Was she a model? Was she formerly a model?
No, she's not. She paints pictures.
When'd you meet her? On the Tears for Fears tour?
No, I've known her since the age of 14.
Really?
Yeah.
You're a down-to-earth guy. I dig that.
Yeah, pretty down to earth, yeah.
Well, anyway, listen, I want to thank you for stopping by. I don't want to hold you up. I know you're
Now you go have a good time.
Look, I'm having a good time.
It's hard to tell if you're having a good time. I don't know.
It's easy being on this side of the. It's easy being on this side of the table. I mean, you got a lot of energy.
That's right.
And good luck to you, sir.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
And it's good. It's always good seeing you.
Well, yeah, right.
It is. It was very good.
There may be a next time.
All right. Thanks. Thanks for coming by. 92.3 K-Rock. Better luck in 96 at the. All right. What's that guy's name again?
Roland Orzabal.
Roland Orzabal. Take it easy, Roland. I'll see you.
Keep on rolling, Roland.
Come see us later, because I think he's the only star here. We're the biggest stars in the room. Hey, that guy had it all. That Tears for Fears. They were hot for a while.
Yeah.
And his dopey partner books out on him. A jackass. I'm gonna give him a swift kick in the pants.
Well, where's his solo project? I haven't heard anything.
I don't know if he has a solo project. I don't know what's going on there. I don't know. These guys get a bug up their ass and they split up.
Yeah, as soon as they make money, they can't stand each other.
All right, when we come back, let's review some of the Grammy stuff, because Gary and John are going to be here any second with all kinds
With
of
their
stupid tapes, and then some other celebrities and junk. Hey, Peggy, come here. Whenever you want to ask us about who should be on the show, like a celebrity or something, always ask us on the air.
Oh, you got it.
Yeah, we do everything on the air. Never even talk to me off the air. All right, very good. 92.3 K-Rock, WISP, WJFK. We'll be back right after these words.
The Howard Stern Grammy Party will return after this. Don't go.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Robin. Let's see what I wrote down here. Let's see. Bonnie Raitt, Whoopi Goldberg, having a hard time reading off the teleprompter.
And those jokes, they weren't delivered very well, were
No,
they?
she's not a stand-up comedian. That's the problem. They hired her because she's a stand-up comedian, but they think she's a stand-up comedian, but she's not. That's not her bag, hosting a show. They thinking, hey, Billy Crystal does it well. Maybe
Right,
she'll
and
do it well.
even on Entertainment Tonight, they had the guy who was like writing for her.
Oh, is that right?
While he's, and he was talking about how, it's just great off the cuff stuff,
Yeah.
But it's not Billy Crystal throwing out those lines.
It's going real well. It really matters who's delivering those lines.
Yeah.
See, Billy Crystal, when he does the Academy Awards, has Robert Wool writing for him on the side, which is kind of cool because Billy Crystal could deliver a line.
Sure.
Whoopi can read a line for a movie. Who cares? She's happy to have a job. So, Scott, what's that music? Is that the music from the Grammys?
I don't hear anything.
You're hearing things?
I don't hear anything over here.
Hey, what are some of the songs that were nominated? Give us some of the songs. As long as we're here at a Grammys party.
Try to list right there.
Well, don't you have a bunch of songs on CD?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah. You don't even know what you have. Here, Robert, here's the song.
Okay.
Just listen to a little bit.
Nominated song?
I thought Ringo Starr looked like a mental patient, too, at the Grammys, by the way. That's one of them.
Oh, yeah.
Over and over again, they play that. And that's made its way into every TV commercial, too.
Chevy Nova's here now.
It's everything.
Dental cream is here now. Hemorrhoid cream is here now.
Everything is that.
New York Health and Racket Club. Home Improvement Show. You can use a tampon.
Every friggin' commercial has that same stupid riff. All right, get rid of that. I can't handle that. Same thing over and over again.
You can use your tampon. Dog food's really good now.
It was a good idea at the beginning, but this is ridiculous.
Yeah, right. It's enough. One commercial maybe tops two. All right, what else? Hey, look at that blonde coming in the room. Yeah, I'd like to nail her. Maybe she's with some good-looking guy. Hey, come here, honey.
Well,
Take a look at you real close.
right?
Yeah, come here.
That guy's got rock and roll hair.
Yeah, there's a guy. When I see a guy with rock and roll hair and a good-looking girlfriend, he must be having a pretty important job. What's a little honey like you doing here? Come here. Don't be frightened. It's Howie. What?
I'm your hugest fan.
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
Who's your little rock and roll boyfriend over there?
You don't know?
No, who is
He's
that?
not my boyfriend.
Who is that guy? Who is that guy?
He just sat down.
Come here.
Oh, yeah.
A VJ on MTV.
Oh, yeah, I've seen you on MTV.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of the new VJs on it. How you doing, dude?
What do you think?
That's your girl?
No, but I wouldn't mind.
We're
Yeah.
very good friends.
Yeah, well, I'm pretty
Really
sure you'll
good
end up in the sack with her. You're a good-looking guy. You ever seen that guy on MTV?
I don't recognize it.
I do. What's your name, man?
I'm Steve. How's it going?
Steve. Everyone just uses their first name now on MTV.
Is that right?
Yeah,
Is
hi,
that the
I'm
new
Steve.
thing?
Hey, I'm Steve. How's it going, guys? Yeah. You want my advice? MTV goes through VJs like wildfire. Use your last name and get your name known out there. That's my advice, Steve.
Okay, Isaacs. Steve Isaacs.
What are you, one of the MTV girls?
Me?
Yeah.
No, please. I have a brain.
Do you ever dance on that MTV show?
Club MTV?
Not.
What are you doing with this guy?
No, I work at a record label.
Oh, what do you do?
Promotion.
You're a big fan of mine, huh?
Actually, you were promoting one of our records. You don't even realize it.
What record?
You know that song, I'm Too Sexy?
Yeah,
Your new favorite
I'm
song?
too sexy for my hair. Have you ever seen that?
Yeah, oh yeah, I saw the video finally.
Yeah.
That's the label I work for.
You know, you look like that nude girl on the cover of the Blind Faith album. Remember that? Remember that, Robin?
No.
Come on. Doesn't that
I
look like
never
her?
remember the nude girl.
I don't know if I was
why.
born yet, Howard.
Oh, how old are you? How old are you, about 20?
No. But thanks. 24.
Jesus, you young bitches. Man, I love it. I'm sorry, I get all
I'm
sexed
sorry,
up.
what was that?
You look good. You look
Thank
real
you.
good.
So do you.
I like to eat you up. What are you wearing? You wearing some panties under there or what? And what are you doing with this guy? Really, what's going on?
He's a friend of mine.
Yeah, good-looking guy.
Did you ask him to the Grammys or did he ask you?
Actually, we're not here together. We just sort of met up 2 minutes ago.
Cheap. They only gave me one ticket, so I kind of just slummed it alone, you know?
Steve, dude, what do you, dye your hair black?
Yeah.
No, I did that. I tried that. I didn't look too good doing it. You're a natural blonde? Come a little closer.
Yeah.
I want to look at you. Come here.
Okay.
I want to take a look at your breasts. Come here. Come a little
I
closer.
don't know if you can see them.
Boy, I tell you something. If I wasn't married, I'd be meeting you after the show tonight.
Yeah?
You're damn right I
Well,
would.
thank you.
I'd lick you up. And,
I think I take that as a compliment.
yeah?
Yeah.
You ever been with a guy?
Have I ever been with a guy?
Yeah.
In what way?
Ever been with an older man like me, 38 years old?
34.
Really?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, he turned you on?
Sure.
Did you know what he was doing? Huh? Did he give it to you?
I don't know, Howard. What can you do?
You know what I do? I play the part of Ricky. You're Lucy. And then that's what happens. And then we have little Ricky.
Well, Babalu.
You are spunky. What do you wear? Do you ever wear a thong bathing suit?
No.
You don't go with that?
No.
Prude.
That's not my scene.
Yeah, well, we'll do Ricky and Lucy later. I'm going to bang your head.
I'm not
You know,
proud
I'm
of
going to
my
play Babalu on her head. I'm going to
okay.
bang your head like a bongo. Like a freaking bongo. You're very hot. I'm glad you're my biggest fan.
Thanks.
Ever kiss your father on the mouth?
Oh,
You're looking hot, man. I swear. I lick you up. I lick you. I teach
Thanks,
you.
Howard.
I teach you something. I teach you a few new tricks.
Sure. Write them down.
You're barking on the
And
floor.
I'll use them.
And watch that guy from MTV. I've seen you, man.
Cool.
Yeah, I watch you. I watch MTV a lot. I've seen Steve. He's like the new little heartthrob.
I'll have to start looking again. I didn't know they had new people.
They've got some weird things going on over MTV.
turnover.
That
It's
dude,
like a leap year.
that dude we knew from NBC, Norris. What's his name again? John Norris.
That's who I see on it all the time.
John Norris is on like John Norris was a schlub at NBC. Remember that?
He was like an intern. He
was an intern.
Barely above.
Yeah. And now supposedly a lot of girls write him letters and stuff. I mean,
So
you know.
they get a happening haircut.
But John's not
and
even
they
good
wear
looking.
those little shirts.
But John Norris was never good
I
looking.
don't think so.
Steve dude is better looking. Hey, what happened to Adam Curry? Is he gone?
He's
history. Yeah.
He's on Z100.
Yeah, well, he looks like a girl.
Yeah.
That's his problem. He's nothing. He's very
It's
feminine.
there.
He's very effeminate. Very, very effeminate.
Just so
Steve, come to think of it, you're pretty effeminate too. Look at that. No
At least
offense.
he doesn't, coif perfectly.
I know. Steve, you ever kiss your father on the mouth? How old are you, man?
I'm 22.
Yeah, they keep getting younger and younger.
Yeah,
What did you
yeah.
get hired right out of college?
No, I used to play in a band in Los Angeles. I used to book shows, and they saw me out there and said, move out to New York. And
Oh, yeah? You went for an audition?
no, they came and saw me hosting shows in a club down in L.A.
Who saw you there? What's the guy?
A woman named Lisa Berger. She picked the comedians for the
Oh,
comedy
is that
hour.
right? Well, good for you, man.
Cool.
Believe me, you'd be pumping gas if it wasn't for that. I've seen Steve on there. Hey, nice to meet you. All right, man. Yeah. That's cool with the black hair, man. Oh, you want to come over here? Come on, want to give me a little kiss? Want to give me a kiss? Come on, right on the lips. I'll kiss you. I'm not going to kiss your hand. No, I'll kiss you on the cheek. Come here.
Oh, here he goes.
Hey, I was going to give you a good time. Go ahead, baby. Shake it. I'll see you. All right, nice to meet you. Think I came on too strong with her? Robin, we have to review some Grammy tapes next. I got to take a break, though. Well, so far, let's review who we've met here at the Rainbow Room. We've gone extraordinarily out of our way to come up here and broadcast the show. It's midnight. We're completely exhausted. But we met one Tear for Fear.
We met a tear.
Yeah. And a guy from MTV no one knows, and some girl. That was it. Julie, some girl.
Tune in tomorrow. Julie is on the show.
Yeah, Julie on our program. Very good. Well, I knew it would be big. All right. There she is. Very beautiful Julie. Like a stripper dress up. What am I listening to?
Yeah, what is that?
What?
Oh,
that's Gary on the phone? Oh.
Yeah, I'm here, boss.
Look at Gary wrecking the show from 2 blocks away, guys.
Baba Booey.
Baba
Booey.
Gary, what are you doing?
Okay, I just called to tell you we'll be over in about 15 minutes.
So why don't you guys...
John is just about to get a question off on REM, and then we're going to talk to Whoopi Goldberg and Natalie Cole, who just swept the award. She got Record Song and Album of the Year.
Wow.
And that song sucks.
Yeah. But the big news is...
old.
Yeah. The big news is that John got a question off on Barbra Streisand.
Yeah.
I won't give it away. I will tell you that it did involve the word penis.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I can't wait.
Did she freak?
No, she sort of dug him.
Really?
In a strange sort of I have to get out of here way.
So we have some interesting tapes to listen to when you guys get
He
here.
also got a question off on James Brown, who, do you know James Brown is currently traveling with Al Sharpton?
Yeah, I know. That's weird because Al Sharpton is running for Senate.
Right.
So James Brown and him have teamed up.
Well, I know when Al was in Haiti, James was on the phone with him all the time.
Yeah, that's right. It's very important to be in touch with James Brown
They
at all
are
times.
never far away from each other.
Yeah, in case you need advice. So, hey, you know what? You guys ought to hurry back here with the tapes.
We just have he's going to talk to REM. 2 more people. We'll be over in 10 minutes. Well, I'm telling you, we are getting so many filthy looks from the people in this room.
Yeah, well, get them on tape, too.
Okay.
Get everybody you possibly can on tape and get over here.
Okay, bye, boss.
Very good. Because we need Gary to run around like a retard for us and find guests. Baba Booey. Gary will actually find out who's here.
Yeah. He's good at that.
Yeah, we really don't have anybody to do that. Peggy's not doing too well. Hey, Peggy, who's here? What are you doing, anyway? Come here. What are you up to? Wait, what is that? No one can figure out to get up to the microphone and talk. What?
This is a weird setup.
Yeah, this is
We have the microphone set up so that when the girls sit down, we get to look up their dresses.
You cannot get into that chair without it.
What were you saying?
Well, that was his idea.
So why don't you go around and see who's here? Besides Jane Lipsitz.
No, we have good old Jane out there.
Yeah.
We have Debbie out there.
Hey, go find out who's out there. Yeah, go ahead.
Fine, I'll go now.
Yeah, go ahead. Go look around, see what's going on. You know, scope things out. So far, I've interviewed a blonde-haired girl and one Tear for Fear. I should go mingle.
Well, that was the idea of being here.
I'm too lazy to get up, though, at this point. Maybe when some more celebrities get here, you know what I mean?
All right, when the party starts jumping.
Yeah, plus, I don't know if I'm dressed. Everyone here is wearing a tuxedo, and everyone's...
It's very formal.
And I'm wearing sweatpants. And, a shirt that I've had on for 3 days.
I didn't want to say anything.
You know what happened?
I thought I'd been seeing an awful lot of that shirt.
I know. I admit it. And
I thought maybe you had a lot of them.
You know, I said to myself, I started getting dressed for the, because we're here at the Rainbow Room. And I said, we're probably going to get home 2, 3 in the morning. This way I can roll right into bed in my sweatpants.
Oh, so you're in your pajamas.
Yeah, these are my PJs. And in fact, I even brushed my teeth already, so I'm all set. Oh, there's another good-looking girl. I think she's from MTV, too. I'm not, I'm going to ignore her.
Really?
Yeah, I'm just sick of every good-looking girl just parades herself in front of me.
Because they came to be on the show now. They're just bringing her back so she can be on the show, too.
It's really weird. Every good-looking girl just stands there and waits for me to notice them.
Yeah.
I notice you.
You're easy.
I notice you. You. Yeah, I'm noticing you. It's working. Yeah. I notice. What are you, MTV also? You're on the air? VJ? Looking for a little exposure, huh? Who are you? Who are you?
My name's Duff. I'm Primetime VJ.
Duff?
Yeah.
Like Duff from Guns N' Roses, Duff?
No, it's a popular name all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I've seen you on there.
No, you've seen me a lot. You don't play coy with me. You've seen it a lot, right?
I think I've seen you, but I always think you're the other Spanish one.
No, really?
Yeah, you're Spanish, and then there used to be another Spanish girl.
I can't hear you. I'm going to come over.
Yeah, come on over.
Pardon?
I knew. You see, they're smart. They all.
I can't hear you.
You couldn't resist. I thought you were.
Let me soak you in. Because whoever's doing the hiring over at MTV is doing a good job. Boy, I swear to God, I'd teach you a little lesson.
Is that right?
Those legs would be way up in the air.
I'm new at this.
I've never even had a Spanish broad.
I'm Irish.
No, you're not.
I'm as Irish as the Ace of Spades.
But
my name's Duff.
But you sound Spanish.
Me?
Yeah, I thought you were Spanish.
No, I'm from New York, so maybe I...
Yeah, I'm Puerto Rican. I never had a Puerto Rican.
Black Irish is what it is.
Is that really? You're half black?
No,
that's not what she meant.
Black Irish is during the 1600s, the Spanish Armada swooped up the Gaelic coast,
And then, so, like...
And Duff is your real name?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're hot looking. You know, you're a girl. You should call yourself Muff.
Nah, easy.
What did you think? Instead of Duff?
Were you at the Grammys tonight?
No, we're just broadcasting from this party here.
Yeah. The Grammys were kind of fun.
No, they were.
No, you know what? It was like the oral equivalent of Chinese water torture.
Yeah.
And they had like these big extravaganzas going. We were just waiting to see Barbara Streisand.
No offense, I don't want to review the Grammys. I just want to bang you.
No.
That's all I can think about.
Oh, easy.
How old are you, you young?
Me? How old do you think?
About 23.
Yeah, you're close.
How old are you?
Me? I'm a little bit older. I'm 25.
25. You look great. What do you got under that dress? No bra, obviously.
You know what? I was shooting today. You know, I was shooting my segments and...
So what do you think? You're going to meet a man here tonight? Who do you think you're going to meet? Sting or something?
Forget about it.
You're
That's
gonna
not
meet
my
that.
cup of tea. I'm not with that at all.
No, yes,
No,
you
what
are.
happened was...
I bet you I could get you right in bed.
No.
Oh, yeah, I know I could. No, come on. You're dying for it.
No, not with this charm that you're laying on. That's not a...
Are you drunk yet?
No.
You go have a few drinks just so you'll want me. That'll loosen you right up.
Yeah.
Believe
Well, it
me.
was nice talking with you.
Very nice talking to you.
All right, see you.
Congratulations to you on your MTV. Oh, you got a little red ribbon on. That means you were
at the Grammys.
Yeah, you're against AIDS, huh?
Take care.
I could have been a presenter.
You should have.
I didn't want it. I turned it down.
Really?
Yeah.
It was like so dull and all these geezers up there.
Yeah, old geezers. That's
Yeah.
unforgettable. Wins the best record of the year, written by a
Could you
100-year.
believe that? We booed like mad.
Yeah.
We were completely hooting it up. Anyway, I'm out of here. Bye-bye.
Yeah, I want to see who you go to bed with tonight.
No.
Who hired you over at MTV?
Who did? I guess the big cheese.
Some guy, right?
No. There was a committee.
Yeah, committee. Where'd he find you? How'd you get on there?
I'm a social worker.
How'd you get on there?
Well,
Would you meet some guy in a bar?
you know what?
What?
I was a social worker, and then about 2 years ago, this guy came up to me, and he's like, you should be a model, right? And I'm like, my standard answer, which is like, no way. Actually, I didn't say that. It's like, piss off. I didn't just fall off this turnip truck. And it turned out to be Richard Avedon. And so I wound up doing modeling and doing film, and I was like, damn, I don't want to move to L.A., so I made a tape of me being a VJ, and I sent it into MTV, and then I got the job. So that's how I got it.
Look at that.
Why did you go like Jesus?
It's unbelievable. You didn't do anything for it. You're just walking around.
No. I was working.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, my prediction, by 1 o'clock, your legs will be up in the air in the ladies' room.
Forget about it.
Yeah, we'll
see ya.
All right, take
Nice
it easy.
speaking with you. Bye-bye.
Nice speaking to you. Every week they change the VJs.
Yeah,
That's the
I
new
don't
thing.
recognize any of these people.
I recognize Steve, that guy. The guy with the... I didn't recognize her, to tell you the truth. Duff. Don't you think that name...
Time. I thought that was Martha Quinn.
Martha Quinn hasn't been on MTV in a while.
Really?
Yeah, and Adam Curry's off there. Don't you think that's a good name for her? Muff? What do you think of that? Seriously, you think that's funny? Duff. What the hell is that all about? I told you, everyone on MTV now has one name.
They're doing that. See, they're going through all the phases of radio.
Yeah. We went through that phase. Robin for a while was just Robin. And I was La Stern. Well, anyway, where was I? I was talking about something before she distracted me. It was pretty interesting, too. At least to me it was.
We had just talked to Gary, right?
Yeah. There was something I had to talk about, though. I was in the middle of... about my testicles.
Right, you did.
Hey, Robin, you seem to really care.
Oh. Yes, Howard, you were talking about...
You're sitting close enough to relieve some of my pressure. No, what happened was I got this epididymitis, and I'm trying to figure... I figured
I don't even think that's a real name for a disease.
And you know what? I'm taking an antibiotic for it because my testicle...
What antibiotic are you taking?
I don't know. It's a blue pill. I don't know what it is. It's some new...
Ampicillin?
Something like that.
Penicillin?
I don't know what it was.
Erythromycin?
But what happened was my right testicle just started hurting.
Yeah.
So I was like flipping out because I was like, I didn't strain myself or anything. I don't think I strained myself. It's just my right testicle hurts. And then like I went to put my jeans on tonight and it started bothering me again. But I thought the medication took care of it.
Well, you just don't want to irritate it. I'm sure that what's happening is it's beginning to heal.
Right.
But it's still sore.
Yeah, and it probably doesn't help that we're up late at night. I should be getting some sleep or something.
Well, you're going to sleep tomorrow.
All right. You just have to calm me down with all that sleep routine. I'm very uptight about not getting sleep.
One of my reservations about doing this was having to listen to you complain.
And whine. All right, do I have to take a break? Okay, why don't I take a break here? We come back and let's, for God's sakes, roll some tape here and see what happened at the Grammys, as long as there's a Grammys party. And then Robin will predict the news for tomorrow.
I was going to say, let's do something Grammy-like.
Right, and then, Peggy, can you give me 2 little... Excuse me, is this too much of an inconvenience to ask you to do something? Can you give me 2 little pillows for my nuts? I need some help with them. Peggy has to do whatever we say tonight. That's what she's been told by the station. Hey, any of these black guys Seal or Bobby McFerrin?
I don't think so.
Who are you black dudes? You in the music industry? Are you? What do you do?
Publicity.
You produce?
No, publicity for Mercury. You know me, Howard.
Yeah, I know. You work the black station.
Yeah, not the black station, Black Press.
Oh, yeah. You
I got a group for you, Black Sheep.
Oh, he used to work for the Haitian paper.
No, not a Haitian paper, Robert.
Which paper?
Carib News.
Hey, let me tell you something.
They wrote us a letter, remember?
I hope
we're not under air.
Yes, we are. I wanted to tell you something, my friend. No, we always talk to people on microphone off the air. This guy's avoiding the boat to
Howard.
Haiti. That's what it is. You're supposed to be on that flotilla.
He's hiding
He's
here.
hiding here at the Rainbow Room.
Yeah, under your hair.
This guy used to park my limo. Now look at him. He's a big shot. Here's a guy comes over from Haiti, and all of a sudden he's a big newspaper guy and everything else.
Trouble.
Hey, good for you.
Trouble.
Yeah, very good for you. All right, get out of here.
I'll bring a nice guest for you, Howard.
Go park my car. All right. We're going to take a break, and then I'll be right back. And, Robin, we have some tape, right?
Yeah.
Okay, right after these words.
From the Rainbow Room, the Howard Stern Grammy Party. More after this.
You're listening to The Howard Stern Show on 97.1 The Eagle.
7:39 at the Eagle. This is Brad Baxter. 7:41 at the Eagle. This is Brad Baxter. You are listening to the best of the Howard Stern Show this morning, and now we have more from the 1992 Grammy Awards party. It's the best of Stern on 97.1 The Eagle.
Live from the Rainbow Room, it's Howard Stern's Grammy Party. Once again, Howard Stern.
Yes, well, it's really heating up in here. All right. What? Who's that, Peggy? Chuck Scarborough's here?
Angelo.
Who?
Catherine Kinley.
Oh, good. Yeah, hold on a second.
Oh, perfect.
Oh, good. Now we're getting some good guests. Hey, Don, come on in. I watch you all the time. Hey, Chuck. Can't believe it. Pick up a copy of...
Stand up.
Hey, Chuck. Chuck, you sit in Dawn's lap. You guys are practically in each other's laps on the news every night. Yeah. All right, there's Chuck.
Robin.
Hey, put a mic on Chuck.
Saved me last time I made the mistake.
Right here.
You got to come to my defense now.
All right, anyway, listen, you guys...
Mike.
Well, look who's here. Well, the whole Channel 4 News team.
Yes.
Catherine, you still with Channel 4 News?
No.
Wait a second. Scott, put on her microphone. I do not hear Catherine Kinley.
Come on. Now, Chuck and I do a show. A nationally syndicated show called Memories. Saturday nights at 7:30.
Oh, yeah, I've
putting
seen
in our
that.
plug.
That's a bad time slot, though.
We're waiting to get you on it, Howard.
Yeah.
A memory. You know what I mean?
A bad nightmare more than a memory. Now, Dawn is the new co-anchor. Pretty much new.
Fairly new. It's been almost a year.
Has it been that long?
It's gone by very fast.
What'd you guys do? You went to the Grammys?
No, we watched them.
You watch them and you come over to the
Rainbow Room. The 11 o'clock news. Then we thought we'd come to the party. We heard you were here.
And what's going on, Chuck? Is Catherine your girlfriend?
You know, we...
No. You guys walked right into this.
We assumed...
No, come on, Catherine. What's it? You know, I always thought I could get Catherine.
You did?
Yeah, I always thought you dug me.
I always like a man who can eat shrimp.
I always thought you liked me.
You did?
I always had that vibe. I always just say it on the air.
But she grew your hair long.
What's the story with you and Chuck? Are you guys going out or what?
Story morning, Lord.
Are you guys? I read it in the papers.
Yeah, well, that's what the papers say.
Back to Fortune. I said Chuck's running out of the room.
Chuck's ready to do another commercial. He'll enjoy it.
Taking the bracelet off, coward.
Well, what's wrong with that, though? You guys are both single. Why not?
Well,
you're allowed to do that.
Howard, no, it's not polite to talk about personal life.
That's right.
No,
you never,
crap.
you never do it.
I'm on here talking about my testicles. You could certainly come clean with something like a date. What's wrong with dating? Look at Dawn. She wants you bad, Chuck. Dawn, you married?
I am not.
No.
You can be like Michelle Marsh. She was going after everybody for a while.
She was writing them letters.
Yeah, right. She wrote me a letter.
I told you Howard would do this.
Hey, Chuck, Michelle Marsh wrote me a letter.
Really?
She wrote me a letter.
I wait for them to come to me.
Yeah. Joe Piscopo got a letter and I got a letter.
Yeah.
It was pretty touching. I felt bad for Michelle. I said, she must be desperate. She's writing me a letter. But
You know a nice,
you were waiting for Catherine. No, man.
I know someone for you. I know a real rich guy for you.
Who's that?
Oh, yeah, Dawn. Guy named Jackie Jokeman Martin.
Oh, no.
You see it. He's a real stud. I'm not telling you.
Oh, no, thanks.
What's the bullhorn for, Howard?
Well, that's just because I want to harass people and yell at them.
Yeah, if you had stayed over there and not come here.
We would have followed you around with a big bullhorn. I would have been like, you know.
Chuck, who you dating?
And nobody back there put up their hand. You see that?
To me, Chuck Scarborough has the perfect life. He really does, man. I mean, you are, because first of all, being an anchor man is not
it's not over. I mean, it's pressure. Don't get me wrong. It's pressure because you got to maintain your look, you got to maintain your sound, and the whole thing. But Chuck's got it down to a science to the point where he doesn't have to put any effort into it anymore. I mean, he's so damn acceptable. He's like the Walter Cronkite of New York or something. What do you say?
Absolutely.
I totally accept that.
Mr. Credibility.
The only thing that ruins your credibility is on the 5 o'clock news when Stu Simmons starts acting goofy. That's it. Other than that, everything's perfect.
But then I come back on your show to restore my credibility.
Yeah, right. But Chuck's cool. You know what I'm saying. And you wrote that earthquake book. How did that do?
Well, you know, you single-handedly torpedoed that book.
Did I really?
I did an hour on your show. People were taking it back afterwards.
No, but don't you think that Chuck has a great... I mean, he gets tons of money. And, tough night. I had 8 sentences to read tonight. Usually it's 5. Now I get... Yeah.
There are 15 sentences on the paper, and he split half of them with Don.
Yeah, and Chuck makes sure he gets the best 15 sentences.
Okay, have you seen
No, I'm a generous guy. I share, don't I, Don?
What is it, Catherine?
series on JFK. Have you seen that?
Catherine, what's your story? How old are you now?
Morning Glory.
How old are you? Can I ask that?
Oh,
Is that
of course
okay?
you can.
How old?
No, Howard.
What, Chuck, be quiet.
Crying all the
I
time.
could ask Catherine. You're not married yet to her.
What is that? Old enough to know better and too young to resist?
Let me tell you something. I don't know how Chuck is, but let me tell you something. If I had you...
You got it? You got
Chuck's
it
a good-looking guy who never had to put out for women because they just go crazy for him anyway. But let me tell you something, my sweet.
Talk to me.
Yes, that's true.
Let me tell you something. Chuck lays there like a woman because he's so good-looking. I always had to work hard for my women. And let me tell you something, Dawn and Catherine, I swear to God I'd nail you guys right to the floor. You wouldn't know what hit you. You wouldn't know what hit you. I swear I love that. Oh, man. I swear. I used to watch you on VH1 all the time.
Yeah.
And I figured, hey, she's looking for... And then also she gets Chuck. How'd you manage that?
Can you tell my lips are sealed?
You know what? I wouldn't give myself too much to Chuck because then you're not going to get him to marry you because he's getting it for free. What you got to do is withdraw a little bit. Just withdraw from the relationship. I read about you all the time.
The Grammy party beckoning us.
You think Chuck's going to marry you, Catherine? Is Chuck going to marry you? Is he going to make you a honest woman?
We're not getting married. Are you kidding?
Chuck,
you're boring the devil out of your viewers.
Oh, no, I'm not. There is no way.
I don't want to hear this.
What are you guys? You guys keeping this private? It's in all the papers. It's not like I'm telling you.
Going out if you don't want anybody to know.
Yeah.
I think we're better off talking about Howard Shrimp.
And Catherine is such a yenta, Chuck, that as soon as you guys break up, she's going to write a book about you. You know that. She does all that stuff on VH1.
And then she'll go on your show and it'll torpedo it, Howard, for crying out loud.
So you guys are doing, since Chuck went back on the 5 o'clock news, the 5 o'clock news is happening now, right?
It's a happening thing.
Yeah, the radio.
We've really got it on a roll now.
How does that make you feel, seriously, when you know like Tony Guida takes over the 5 o'clock news and all the ratings disappear, and then they got to call you in to save it?
They didn't disappear.
Oh, come on.
No, they didn't do it, Tony.
They fired him.
Tony is a superb political reporter.
Come on, you know what happened.
Terrific writer.
But be honest. I follow the ratings.
5 o'clock has been difficult. It's been difficult to get the ratings up for anybody who's been in there. It really has, Howard.
What do you think of Channel 2's move to do the 4 o'clock news? Isn't that stupid?
I think it's a pretty good idea.
I think it's too much damn news. Too much freaking news.
Pretty competitive. I'll tell you, it's doing better than what they had in there before, whatever that was.
Is it?
In their 4 o'clock slot. Yeah, they're doing better now.
How could it not get better? The new Dom DeLuise.
Anything out of the single digits is better.
Gee, I really was hopeful that the new Dom DeLuise would really...
didn't you?
I really was just pulling for that, to tell you the truth. So what happened with you on the 5 o'clock news? How come they threw you off that, Catherine?
Well, they canceled Live at 5.
Right. There's no more live.
Actually, ABC, WABC, WCBS, they canceled the entertainment reporters, and we were the third to go. And I was the new kid on the block, and cut backs. You know how it goes.
You're going to move in with Chuck? I bet you, Chuck, you have a charmed life, I swear to God.
What do you guys expect?
I can't believe it. You guys have a charmed life.
Yes. Why do we do this?
I would die.
Why do we come on the show?
Hey, Chuck, I would die.
Inevitably.
I would die to sleep with Catherine.
You died to sleep with Chuck.
I would if my testicles weren't swollen. Chuck, did you ever get that epididymitis?
I can't hear you, Howard.
Did you ever get epididymitis?
I beg pardon?
I got epididymitis.
You got epididymitis?
Man, one of my testicles swelled up. For no apparent reason. I didn't do anything different. It wasn't like I was having a lot of sex or something. I went to the doctor. He had to give me antibiotics for that.
Can you explain the condition? Yeah.
My right testicle was in such pain I couldn't even put my pants on. That's why I'm wearing sweatpants. But now I'm okay. It's they call it SBS, sore ball syndrome.
Howard's always sharing his little problems with everybody, isn't he?
It's unbelievable.
Is it contagious?
Hey, I'm glad we came to this party tonight.
Yeah, see there? We're
hang out with you.
Now.
Just ask me, is this contagious at all, Robin?
Well, I don't have anything to catch it in, so.
So, Chuck, you and Catherine walk around this party like you don't even know each other, or what's the story, huh?
Actually, you don't have to walk around this party, Howard. You sit on that rotating dance floor out there, and it walks for you.
There should be some big.
Try it. Get out of this corner you're in. You can't see anything.
Are there people out there?
There are lots of people out there dying to see you.
Yeah, but the only celebrities here are MTV VJs, which they change every week. It's unbelievable.
No kidding.
Yeah, I know.
One doesn't even have them.
When I'm the biggest celebrity at a party, I start to wonder what's going on here. But things are starting to heat up now that you guys are here. Now it's good.
Hey, you got it.
I can't believe it.
You're here, though. You have to get out and mingle.
Dawn, what's your story? Where'd you come from?
Where did I come from?
Yeah, where were you doing the news?
I
You
was
just all of a sudden, you showed up all of a sudden out of nowhere.
In Boston?
I was in Boston for about 5 years before this.
You're a lot better than what's her name. She was getting kind of raggy looking.
Pat Harper?
Pat Harper. Jesus, Chuck. How did you take that? That annoying woman.
And, you know, they looked long and hard to find Dawn.
She always said many kind things about you, Howard.
What happened to Pat? Where is she? In some retirement
They
home?
put her back in that van with the homeless thing.
Hey, Chuck, remember when Pat Harper went out and pretended to be homeless? Yeah. Was that cool or what? She gets on there. It was unbelievable. Do you remember that, Catherine? Dawn, did you see it?
No, I didn't see
Pat Harper, you know, looks kind of homeless as it is. You take off the makeup. She
Who
says,
had the idea for that bit?
yeah, Chuck, that wasn't your idea, was it?
No, actually, it was Mark Monsky's idea.
Pat Harper, no, Pat Harper says, okay, I'm going to go out, I'm going to be homeless, I'm going to experience what it's like to be homeless. They send her out in a truck, they dress her up as a homeless. So for 5 minutes, she's out in the cold, and she goes, I can't believe it, now I know what it is to be homeless. I'm going, you fool, she went right into the sound truck and had coffee and donuts between takes. What are you talking about? Now you know what it's like to be homeless.
But she won an Emmy for that riveting series.
Yeah. And you want to know something? I'll never get a local Emmy. You know, we submitted my TV show for local Emmy. Who else is trying harder than my local TV show? Why shouldn't I be up for Emmy? Same with this freaking Grammy.
My brother watches.
Your brother watches it?
Yeah, he watches your show all the time.
What's he do for a living?
He's a pharmacist in
Really?
Florida.
You see, that's a very impressive statement. Huh? And Chuck, you ever watch my TV show?
Absolutely, Howard.
Really?
No.
You're having too much fun. Matter, Catherine.
My occasional appearances, infrequent though they are
Catherine will let you put the TV on Saturday night? Huh? You laying there in bed together? Can't believe it. I swear to God, Chuck, one day I got to talk you up here what it's like to be with Catherine. I see you as a very passionate woman.
You see it right.
I see you very warm and passionate, to be honest
see it right.
with you. Yeah. You in love with Chuck? You are, aren't you? He's the best thing that ever happened to you, isn't he? Huh, Chuck?
How far away can I get with this mic?
Come on, Chuck. You're in love with
Maybe
Chuck.
I'll write the book.
You want to know something? You're falling in love with Chuck. But Chuck's not in love with you, I don't
I'm
think.
going to write the book.
Chuck, are you in love with Catherine?
Howard, we don't talk about personal things. You know that. That's in our contract. Anchor people don't discuss their personal
You
lives.
love to watch me squirm.
Is Chuck a wooden Indian bed? Or is he passionate? I don't think Chuck is passionate. You know what I mean? I think Chuck as being the guy in high school. Never had. I mean, Chuck, you were always handsome. You were always considered a handsome man. Right? I mean, you were never at an awkward stage. I mean, you were always a handsome. Were you voted the most handsome man in your high school? You are an incredible. I mean, I would make out with you. I swear you're so handsome.
We knew that. We already went through that.
Yes.
We were right.
No, but I'm serious. You've never. You know what I'm saying? You've never had to work to get a woman. I have worked. I have literally spent hours whining. The first time I got to sleep with a woman.
I can't believe that.
Let me tell you something, Dawn.
Yeah.
Oh, it's true. But I tell you something. To me, the king of the prom, who Chuck is, he was king of the prom, but the king of the prom is always dead meat in the sheets. That's my rule. A guy like me who has a mug like this, not a TV mug, has to work. I slay him in the bedroom because I'm willing to work hard at it.
Yeah, that's what Jessica Hahn said, wasn't it?
Yeah. Well, hey, I never slept with Jessica Hahn. I was in a bathtub with her, and if my wife is listening, I never did anything with her.
Caused a little bit of trouble.
You sound like a presidential candidate.
Hey, but I'm telling the truth. All right, Chuck.
Yeah, right.
Chuck, who will be the Democratic nominee?
Let me see.
I'll get in between all the sex stuff. Chuck,
We'll get
calm him
into
down with
serious
it.
stuff. Yeah, what is-
Something news-oriented.
Thank God.
Chuck's saying to himself, I don't think about stuff like that. I think about Catherine.
All right. I'll make a prediction that George Bush will squeak by. He'll be reelected. The economy will begin to rebound. And
all right. And who will be the Democratic nominee?
Probably Bill Clinton.
Bill Clinton, you think?
Yeah.
I don't know about that. I don't think so.
Songus is going to make it?
No, I mean, I think that Bill Clinton may win.
Well, we'll see what happens.
Catherine, excuse me, you're the entertainment reporter. I don't know that you really should have an opinion. Dawn and Chuck might have an opinion. Yeah, I mean, if you want to talk about the Grammys or something,
Well,
maybe that's more appropriate.
Who do you think is going to be the Democratic nominee?
Who do I think will be the Democratic nominee? Paul Songus.
You think he can?
I think it should be Jerry Brown. I think it should be Jerry Brown.
You like
So they
Governor
think in
Moonby?
Maine, too.
Yeah, I really do think that. But what do I know? What do I know? Chuck, listen, you probably know more about news than I do. And Dawn, you know more about news. And Catherine, you entertain Chuck, so what do you know about it? I'm serious. You are not an anchor woman. I'm going to tell you why did you become an anchor woman? I'd watch
You
you.
watch the news before, right?
Yeah, why don't you do that, Catherine?
Actually, lo and behold, I did do hardcore news in San Antonio, Texas.
Is that right?
Kind of got sidetracked.
With your connections now with Chuck, I would think that you could certainly get something going.
Yeah, but
in terms
that's not how you get it.
Are you in love with Chuck? Are you in love
Now,
with
there's a hard-hitting journalistic question.
Is that out of line, Chuck, to ask?
Yeah, I think it makes people uncomfortable.
It does?
You to start prying into personal lives.
All right.
I repeat, can't you see me squirming in the...
Yeah.
I'm watching every move you make.
But that's the stock and trade. That's why we come on here, to be made uncomfortable.
I know, I'm hot for Catherine.
I know, I've heard you speak about me a few times.
I would really do some wild stuff. Yeah, with Chuck sitting here, I don't like to say it, but I'm going to tell you something. What I would do, want to know what I would do to you?
What?
Want to know what would be done to you if you were my girlfriend?
Yes, I'm curious.
Chuck, take notes. And I'm not reading off a teleprompter, my friend. This is coming right from the heart. First of all, your face would be buried in the pillow. But wait a second, I am jumping right ahead. Let me tell you something about my sexuality, if I may, Catherine. And this is going to make you blush. You want to know what I would do to you?
He's going to eat the glass. Now,
I know.
stop that.
First time we make love. It would be beautiful and everything. But I'm saying even after a couple of nights when we really get to be intimate with each other and we know each other, this is what would happen. I'd tie you up. All right? I'd tie you up to the bed. I'd make love to you. And I would do stuff to you. I'd have foreplay for like 3 hours. Look at Chuck. Chuck's like, I don't believe this. What is he saying?
Whoever heard of it?
Chuck is moving so close to me, he wants to hear everything I'm saying. This is turning you on.
Get your hands off Don.
This is turning Chuck on.
You should go out. I do.
Chuck is rubbing Jackie the Joke Man. And then what I do is I take one of Chuck's ties and I tickle you while you're naked. Right there tied up on the bed.
Right, I'm cowboy.
No, I would tie you up, and the whole day you would be there. And I would make love to you, and then I'd leave the room. You go, Howard, untie me. I go, no. You just stay there. And you wait. And I'd make you wait. I'd make you wait all day. You wouldn't know what would when I come back in and make love to you again.
I'm waiting now.
And each time would be unbelievably
I'm waiting
sensual.
now. What is the punchline?
No, that's it.
That's it?
That's it.
Cut
Dawn,
and
what do you make of that? Seriously, is that a fantasy of yours in a bizarre way? What's that?
To watch you two make love?
No, to talk about it. You're all going to be fired from your Channel 4 job.
I'm not.
That's right. You were already fired. That's right. But Chuck, you of course are the most successful anchor man in New York.
You laugh at Roland Smith every once in a while?
Do you ever laugh at Roland Smith? That's a good question. Is that guy pathetic or what? Is that the funniest thing in the world when an anchorman goes down? You secretly laugh inside when a guy fails? Tell the truth, Chuck. Tell the truth.
I don't know why I submit myself to this, Howard. I really don't.
Chuck, don't you think Al Roker is too goofy on the 5 o'clock news?
Al Roker is one of the brightest, funniest guys you'll ever meet.
You really? Let me ask you something. When you
too goofy? No.
You think you really laugh at the stuff he says, or you just laughing like?
How can you sit here and?
Is that a fake laugh or
you
really?
being too goofy, Howard?
No, come on, Chuck. Be honest.
I don't think he watches. He's doing the news. How can he possibly
Chuck
watch?
will give a laugh at what Al's doing, and you can tell Chuck is not really
Al, I thought
laughing.
you said
Al Roker.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Roland.
Well, Roland Smith?
Yeah.
Roland Smith sells friggin' T-shirts over at Channel 9. I'm not kidding. You know, I work over at Channel 9. So we see Roland Smith there. I remember why he shaved off the mustache, he grew the mustache. He didn't know what to do to get himself back on a regular channel. Now he's over at Channel 9. You know what Channel 9 News polls? They're my lead-in on Saturday nights. A 1.4.
And then what do you do?
I do a 9. Let me tell you something. He could grow the mustache. He could shave half of it off. He could shave his ass. It still ain't going to help him. He's on Channel 9. Chuck, explain that to me. Why is it that Channel 2, Channel 4, and 7 is viewed, and then you get to Channel 9 or 11, and suddenly it's like the channels don't exist? Why is that? What happened?
I'd like to say it's because we do a terrific job. But there's a tradition, too, of the network going O's. One time when Roland did shave his mustache, though, when he was to Channel 2, it really did improve the ratings. I mean, there was one where they beat us in the 11 o'clock rating book because, I think largely because he did shave his mustache after wearing it for about 9 or 10 years. But he is a terrific broadcast journalist.
What's going on with Jim Jensen? Has he got it together or what?
Sure.
You think so?
Great guy.
Have you been in touch with him?
No. Has he called you lately?
I never thought
on your show.
He's got the kind of credibility you have. And then when he was doing the coke and the drinking,
and the Valium. Helper.
Did you notice for a while on Channel 2 News? This was the low point for Channel 2 News, and I think you'll agree with me, Chuck and Catherine and Dawn.
Thank you for including us.
Jim Jensen gets on and does a special report to talk about his problem. Okay, crying up a storm right there on the TV. Okay, big ratings. Exactly. Next thing you know on the news, who was it?
What's the other one's name? The black
The
woman?
black woman with the cross eyes, Carol Martin.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're doing
She started complaining about her problem.
They're doing a special report. You know what her problem was? She was addicted to aspirin.
Yes. She came out with that.
No,
Chuck,
I
don't you think that's sinking to an
actually,
all-time
no, I'll tell you, I do think that made me uncomfortable. That was a bit disgraceful.
It did, right?
Yeah.
I'm glad you're finally saying this.
My old buddy Frank Field then talked about how he was nearly died in a procedure.
Oh, but that I could buy.
Frank nearly dies every couple of years.
Frank almost dies every week.
Once, years and years ago, I came up with a surefire ratings winner for a newscast. And it was to let people know just before the ratings sweep that the anchor man had some unidentifiable but surely fatal disease.
Yeah.
And you have to persuade, of course, the anchor with lots of money to go on a crash diet so we'd lose weight steadily during the course of the ratings. And eventually we get weaker and weaker, be delivering the news in a whisper, ultimately be tapping the news out, feebly.
Yeah.
The co-anchor would say,
that always works.
Would say, Chuck.
It's unbelievable.
If Iraq invaded Kuwait today, tap once.